The Widow's Secret. Friends, today I want to share an interesting and emotional story with you. It might make you smile, think, and maybe even learn something valuable about life and love. This is the story of a poor young man from a small village who moved to the big city. There he met a rich 60-year-old widow. And believe it or not, he ended up marrying her. But on their wedding night, something shocking happened that he never expected. And then the widow did something no one could have imagined. It was a cold, rainy night in Chicago. The clock showed 1 a.m. Emily Carter, a beautiful and wealthy 60-year-old widow, was sleeping alone in her big, quiet house. Her security guard was off duty that night, so the place felt empty and peaceful. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door. Emily woke up surprised. Who could it be at this hour? She got up slowly, a little scared, and opened the door. Standing there was a young man about 22 years old. He was soaked from the rain, shaking with cold. His name was Alex, and he looked tired and desperate. "Please, ma'am," he said, breathing hard. "Can I come inside? I'll explain everything." Before Emily could answer, Alex fainted and fell to the ground. Emily quickly helped him inside, carried him to a guest room, covered him with a warm blanket, and turned on the heater. When Alex woke up, he was hungry. Emily brought him food, and he ate like he hadn't eaten in days. After the meal, he told her his story. "I'm from a small town in Indiana," Alex said. "My family is very poor. We borrowed money from a rich man in our town, but we couldn't pay it back. He kept coming to our house and insulting us. I felt ashamed, so I came to Chicago looking for work. Some bad people were chasing me for money, and I ran until I reached your street. If you can give me any job, even small work, I'll be so thankful." Emily looked at him. His face showed honesty and innocence. She felt something move in her heart. She had been alone for many years since her husband passed away. "Don't worry," she said. "I need someone to help around the house. You can stay here and work for me." Alex was so happy. "Thank you, ma'am." Alex started living and working in Emily's big fancy house. Emily was a rich, elegant woman who lived alone. Her husband had died long ago. The house was huge, but one room on the second floor always stayed locked with a heavy padlock. Emily told Alex very clearly, "Never go near that room. It's private." Alex wondered what was inside, but he respected her rule. Weeks passed. Sometimes at night, Alex heard strange sounds from that locked room. Soft crying, footsteps, or things moving. It scared him, but he tried to ignore it. One night, the sounds were too loud. Alex got so frightened that he ran to Emily's room. The door was open. He went inside and said, "Ma'am, I'm really scared. Can I sleep here tonight, just on the floor?" Emily smiled softly. "Of course, come here. You're safe." That night, while sleeping, Alex accidentally hugged her in his sleep. Emily's heart beat fast. It had been years since she felt a man's touch. Something inside her woke up, feelings she thought were gone forever. After that night, Emily started changing. She felt young and alive again. She spent more time talking to Alex, smiling at him, and sometimes quietly visited his room at night, just to see if he was okay. Slowly, feelings grew stronger. One night, Emily gathered her courage and said, "Alex, I want to marry you. I'll pay all your family's debts. You'll never have to worry about money again." Alex was quiet for a long time. He walked to the window and thought. Finally, he said, "Okay, I'll marry you. But I have one condition. I won't be forced. When I'm ready, I'll come to you myself." Emily agreed, her eyes full of hope. They got married in a small private ceremony on their first wedding night. Emily dressed up beautifully in a red dress, jewelry, and flowers. She waited excitedly, but Alex didn't come to her room that night. He slept in his own room. Emily felt sad, but she told herself, "He needs time. He's from a simple background. He'll come when he's ready." Months passed. Alex still slept in his own room most nights. Emily waited patiently every evening, dressed up, hoping he would come. But the strange noises from the locked room continued. Alex's curiosity grew bigger every day. He wanted to know the secret. One night, when Emily was in deep sleep, Alex quietly took the key from her drawer. He walked to the locked room. To his surprise, the door was already slightly open, and a soft light came from inside. His heart pounded. He pushed the door and looked in. Inside, under a small lamp, sat Emily on the floor. Next to her was an old man lying still, not moving at all. He looked dead. Alex froze in shock. Emily turned and saw him. Her face went pale. "Alex," she whispered. Alex's voice shook. "Emily, what is this? Who is he?" Tears filled Emily's eyes. She said in a broken voice, "This is my husband. Everyone thinks he died years ago. But he didn't. He cheated on me, tried to steal all my money and property. He only married me for wealth. When I found out, I locked him in this room. I gave him food but never let him out. The sounds you heard, that was him." Alex couldn't believe it. "So, what happened to him now?" Emily cried harder. "I couldn't take it anymore. The pain, the betrayal, I ended it. I gave him the punishment he deserved." Alex stood silent for a moment. Then he walked to her, held her shaking hand, and said gently, "Emily, you suffered so much. I'm here with you now." Emily looked at him with tears. "I was scared. If you knew, maybe you would leave me." Alex pulled her close. "What happened is done. This secret stays between us, only in our hearts." Suddenly, Emily's body became weak. She fell down. Alex caught her, panicked. "Emily, open your eyes. I'll take you to the hospital." But Emily was very weak. She smiled faintly and whispered, "Alex, everything is yours now. The house, the business, all my property. I already signed it over to you. Thank you for giving me love again, even for a little while." Alex held her tight, crying, "Emily, please don't go." But Emily was gone. A peaceful smile stayed on her face, like all her pain was finally over. Alex carried her to her bed and laid her down gently. He decided the secret would die with him. He closed the locked room forever and never opened it again. A few days later, Alex brought his parents from the village to live with him. He worked hard, grew the business, and became very successful in the city. But every night he sat in front of Emily's photo, talked to her, and remembered her. The house was full of life again, but his heart always had a special place for Emily. This story teaches us something important. True love doesn't care about age or money. It only cares about feelings, trust, and kindness. Friends, if this story touched you, let me know in the comments. Where are you reading this from? New York, Los Angeles, Texas, Florida, or somewhere else in the USA or around the world? Share your name and city. It means a lot to me. Thanks for listening. More interesting, emotional, and inspiring stories are coming soon. Take care.